here we are with Rock Paper Swords at the Historical Novel Society's Conference 2024 in Dartington Hall, and we have the wonderful Bernard Cornwell here with us. So welcome, Bernard.
Thank you.
And thank you for an amazingly interesting talk this morning, which was brilliant, which if you've signed up for the Historical Novel Society virtual thing, you'll be able to watch online. I think that was recorded. Anyway, we've got just a few questions. We're not going to keep you long because we know you've had a busy morning signing books and everything. So first thing is, how are you finding the conference? I know you've been to other Historical Novel Society conferences before. How are you finding this one?
It's fascinating. I mean, you meet wonderful people here, almost all of whom have written an historical novel or are writing one. But no, I enjoy it. It's fun.
Yeah.
You'd mentioned during your talk that you might write another Uhtred book. Can you tell us anything about that, maybe?
I could tell you a lot, but I'm not going to, because I never believe in telling what the next book is about, because someone could nick it.
Oh, yeah, but you might write another Uhtred book.
I'm thinking of it, yeah, and researching it.
Nice. Okay, what have we got here?
So you've covered lots of different historical periods in your novels over the years, from prehistory and Stonehenge and Arthur, the Dark Ages, the Saxons, Sharpe. Are there any periods that you'd like to cover eventually that you haven't got to yet, and that obviously you're going to write in the next 30 years or so?
Oh, 30 years, I'll be 120. No, it's not going to happen. No, I'd be older than that. I would probably like to go back to the Tudors. I've just written the one, Fools and Mortals. Mm-hmm. And I always thought that might have a follow-up, because I'm interested in the theatre, and the theatre in Tudor times is really interesting, or Jacobean times. So that's a possibility. Other than that, no.
Okay, and have you got any books that you would like to plug right now? Sharpe's Command, is it?
Well, any of the Sharpes, because I'm busy writing another one that will be called Sharpe's Storm.
Yeah.
But that won't come out till 2025. I've plugged that one.
Right.
Okay.
It's coming.
Excellent. Well,
What else have you got?
what else have we got? No.
Well, okay. So, right, here's one. You've said in the past that your Warlord Chronicles are your favourite books, the ones that you've written.
Mm-hmm.
Is that still true?
I think it is, yeah. The Winter King, Enemy of God, and Excalibur. They were just such fun to write. And I like the characters in it. And I think really it was 3 years of pure enjoyment writing them. And I mean, I can't say there's any book which I haven't enjoyed, except possibly the one I'm writing now. But yeah, I still think the Winter King series is my favourite.
So you said this is probably the last question really, because I know you haven't got much time. So you said you're not enjoying so much the one at the moment. I know you've had a few problems writing it. Is it the first time then that you've not enjoyed writing a book?
No.
Or do you often get...
No, I think Sharpe's Honour was like swimming through treacle. It's odd. I mean, you get into a book and either it's a joy to write or it's a struggle to write, but it just has to be written anyway. And I always get slightly annoyed when people say, "Oh God, I really loved that book," and I thought, I hate it.
Well, it's funny because I think every book I write, I say to Stephen or my wife and say, "Oh, this is terrible. I hate writing this book. It's like the worst book ever." But then they come out and people say, "Oh, great, we love it."
Okay, which is fine.
You've just got to keep plugging away, haven't you?
You just keep plugging away, and I guess that something good goes into it on the way.
Yeah.
Well, thanks ever so much.
Yeah, thanks, Bernard.
No, thank you guys.
Thanks
It's a pleasure to see you again.
Thanks for all the
You
books.
too, very much.
Yeah, and before we go, let's get a selfie with you.
Hey, do you mind? Can we get a picture?
Absolutely,
Stop recording